when you talk to them and actually plan out where they plan to put that money and you see the benefit of it, then they're going to sell them on themselves to where they don't care about your cost. They don't care about your rate. They care about getting that refund.
What I'm trying to explain to them that you will receive a check at the end of the year, like at the end of this transaction, or like in 30 days after you close. You know, it's hard for them to explain, like, what's it going to be for? Like, what's the escrow, you know? And I'm trying to explain them in the way that I'm getting into it, you know, that I'm understanding. But for them, it's like hard to put on the back of their head that they're like, oh, it's such an escrow account, you'll get a refund. So that's my obstacle, man. I'm just trying to explain them that there is things that you have to pay for. There is a title, there is insurance, there is this, there is appraisal, there is origination, you know, they have no problems with that. But it comes to like a final number, they'd be like, let me think about it.
Okay, so here's a quick fix, right? So on page 2 of the loan estimate, you know, on the left-hand side, you have the total cost, right? And then on the right-hand side, I think it's F and G, you have your prepaids. So you gotta work it into your pitch and say, hey, when I send out my loan estimate, it's gonna bundle up all the prepaids, the closing costs, the points, and everything into one amount, right? Okay. Say at the end of the day, what's on the right-hand side, you're gonna get a refund of it. So you have a choice because you're gonna get a payment deferral plus the escrow refund. So if you don't wanna finance it, you could pay it at close knowing you're gonna get the money back. But if you want to get the money back and put it in the bank, maybe to pay off that Chase or that Kohl's or that Barclays or that, you know what I mean, or that MasterCard or that car, you know, you could finance it and you'll get the money back, which will add to our savings. So that's your choice. What would you want to do, right? So you ask them, say, what do you want to do? Do you want to get the refund or do you want to pay that at close? And when you make it feel like it's their choice, then you close them. It's not a, let me think about it. You see what I mean? So it's not a matter of, all right, well, your total cost is this much. Let me go ahead and think about it. You put it on their plate. And so if you're saying that their prepaids are like 10 grand or 8 grand, say, hey, you could pay that at close knowing you're going to get the money back, or you could finance it and get that money back and then put it towards the bank account, the other debts, or, you know what I mean, the holidays or whatever. It's up to you. What would you prefer? That's when you call them and say, hey, I got an idea, right? Just like what you said, like, hey, I got an idea, I want to run by you. And so that's where you break it down, right? Because most of them are going to say, no, I don't want to pay it at close. Most of them are going to say, hey, I want the money. When you talk to them and actually plan out where they plan to put that money and you see the benefit of it, then they're going to sell them on themselves to where they don't care about your cost. They don't care about your rate. They care about getting that refund.
So you're giving them a choice and you're giving them a benefit.
Exactly. But you put it in their hands. So they make the choice. Whereas if you told them like, hey, this is going to be the cost, this is going to do it, you know, you're forcing it. But when you tell them to make the choice, then they're the ones that talk themselves into it.